Hello, Wagwan. Welcome to Team Compass. This is another great day. Thank you for clicking on this video. I am your girl Q, and today we are talking about 10 ways that a teen in Jamaica can show that they are more responsible. Yep, thank you so much for joining on with this video. I hope you find something useful by the time we reach number 10. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are going to begin. Becoming a more responsible teen in Jamaica or anywhere else, as a matter of fact, involves making positive choices, being accountable for your actions, and contributing positively to your community, which includes your household. So when you wash the plates, you are becoming a very, very mature and responsible teen. When you wash your clothes before your mommy have to tell you, or before you have no clothes left, I'm sorry, you have no clothes left. That's what your drawer will say when you go to get new clothes, right? When you do these house chores without nobody having to tell you or remind you of them, you are becoming more responsible and you're showing it out loud. If you do your assignments and attend your classes and try to get better at your schoolwork, you are showing that you are more responsible. So here we go. I have 10 ways that you, as a Jamaican teen, or any teen as a matter of fact, anywhere in this world, can show that they are more responsible or they can become more responsible by getting these 10 things done. First thing you want to do is ensure you set clear goals. Now, goals will help you to define your short and long term aspirations. When you set short and long term goals, this will help you to stay focused and motivated to make responsible decisions that will align with your dreams. The second thing that you want to do is prioritize education. Now, let's not get it twisted. Education can be in many different forms, and it doesn't include only going to high school. You have education at different levels and in different categories, right? So if you are a bookworm, you know what to do. If you're a technical person, you also know what to do because there is an option out there for you. That's why in high school, they don't just have business subjects or science subjects or only hands-on subjects like the cooking and the arts, or the technical subjects like the TD and the building construction. No, they have a variety so that everyone can find something that they will fit in with better based on their personality and interest. So you want to ensure that you dedicate time and effort to your studies. So whatever area you choose, you want to ensure that you spend the time to learn well and get the education you need in the particular areas so that this education that you receive can open doors of opportunity and help you develop critical thinking and problem solving skills in your interest area. The next thing you want to do is work on your time management. Learn to manage your time effectively. Life can be great, especially as a teen. Look at it this way. You're getting the best of both worlds. You have your parents or guardians that are free mentors. As an adult, you have to pay people to counsel you. While your mother and father and aunties and uncles, they counsel you without you even asking them, much less being paid for their service, right? So you're getting a free counseling service every day. And I know if you don't wash the plate, counseling. If you don't clean the house, counseling. If you don't clean your shoes, counseling. If you get bad grade, counseling. All free. You're living under a roof that you're not paying rent for. You're also having electricity and water. You're not paying for it. So look at that. You are having all the necessities of life You can come home to a clean environment every afternoon after school, and you don't have to pay a cent. Plus, this person takes you on shopping sprees and buy you all the things you need. You don't have to pay a cent. You get driven around in vehicles and you don't have to buy a gas. Imagine that. That is good. So, what you can do for yourself now, ensure that the time that you have on your hand, you balance your school, your extracurricular activities that you do, your chores, and your personal time so that you stay organized and responsible. And let me tell you, scrolling on social media all day is not even a child thing or a teen thing. It's a everybody thing. And if you ask the next adult you meet how long they spend watching TikTok videos and Instagram videos, they're gonna let you know that, listen, that is a hell of a thing. When you start scrolling, you don't stop. So you have to set a time, 2 hours, 1 hour, and set an alarm to remind you, lock off TikTok now because you have studied. You also cannot study for the entire day because all work and no play, yeah, makes Jack a dull boy and also makes Jill a sad girl. So, with that being said, you have to have the right balance of everything. Also, being a bookworm and locked up in your room just eating and studying is going to make you into a fat girl or a sulky, sad, overweight boy. You don't want that either. And if you don't wash the dishes, your parents are going to string you alive. So therefore, you have to ensure, for the love of God and for the peace in your home, right, and for the smile of your parents and for your peace of mind that nobody has to bother you about anything, ensure that you get time management under wrap. And once you get time management under wrap, life will be good. And let me tell you, time management is a skill that can help you throughout your entire life, including when you go into that field that you want or you desire to go into as a professional. The next thing on the list is healthy lifestyle. Take care of your physical and mental health. Engage in regular exercise, eat nutritious foods, get enough sleep, and practice stress relief techniques such as mindfulness and meditation. Now, mindfulness and meditation might seem like some big words for you. These are both great and useful skills that you can use in your most stressful time. And let me tell you, being mindful about your surrounding and how your behavior and your attitude, your actions impact others can help you to make more responsible decisions. On to number 5, people. Now I know some people gonna ring up their head about this one, but I'm telling you, you should respect others. Now treat everyone with respect and kindness. Show consideration for your family, friends, teachers, and community members. Listen actively and consider different viewpoints. No, I am not telling you to go out there and try to make friends with people. Remember, we all live in different communities. We know what some of our communities are like. Listen to your parents, and anything your parents said if you do, that is what you should do when it comes on to making friends or rapsing with other people. So in some communities, your parents will say, listen, you see over there, so leave out over there, so because of certain things. You don't want to be a victim of gang violence. You don't want to be a victim of becoming pregnant too early. You don't want to become a victim of dealing drugs or doing bad things. So you listen to your parents, and this is where the active listening comes in. So when your parents speak with you and they tell you, sometimes they don't want to tell you a certain thing, but you can ask them subtle And the more responsible of a teen that you prove to be, your parents will be able to communicate with you on a better level. So hence they will be able to share certain things with you, right? So when your parents tell you don't do a thing, please don't do it. But show respect. Don't go around trying making enemies for yourself at 13 and 14 years old. Just show respect. Walk through your community, say good morning. Just remember the formalities. Say good morning, say good afternoon, and move on. Right? Sometimes you think a person did not respond to you, but in truth and in fact the person did not hear you. Also, sometimes a lot of people there, you are seeing them, but they are not really there. Their minds are far away thinking about some problems that they are in and how they are going to get themselves out of it. So don't take certain things too personally. Yes, you need to observe your surrounding, but remember your formalities and discuss certain things with your parents before you take action. Moving on to number 6, volunteer and give back. You want to ensure that you participate in community service projects or volunteering activities in and around your community. Giving back to your community fosters a sense of responsibility and empathy for others. While you learn a lot of things online, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Google, you want to ensure that you get some financial literacy. Learn about money management. Understand the value of saving, budgeting, and making informed spending decisions. Not because you get $1,000 for lunch, that doesn't mean you need to spend it. You need to ensure that you look at how you can use that money to your advantage to gain something probably that you want that your parents won't buy, or something that you want to give to yourself as a personal gift, or for gifts that you want. You can't take money from your mother to buy a gift for your mother. No, that's not right. And you can't take money from your father to buy him something for his birthday. Oh, that is not right. Yeah, so you can learn financial literacy, because I can tell you, when you hit the days and your parents are no longer paying the bills for you, no longer buying you the clothes and providing food for you, this financial literacy that you learned and probably developed a skill or two with saving and budgeting is going to help you greatly as an adult. Next thing you want to do, limit your screen time. Yeah, I did say limit your TikToking and your Instagramming, right? And everything else you do that has a screen. While technology has its benefits, excessive screen time can be detrimental. I just said detrimental. Prioritize face-to-face interactions, outdoor activities, and hobbies that promote personal growth. Go to church. Ensure you go to Sunday school so you can talk to people. This online thing is creating a space where people are talking to a wall that they think is a person, or they are talking to a male thinking it's a female, or a female thinking it's a male. Face-to-face interaction is very good for you. So get out of the habit of staying at home talking to everybody behind a screen. Get out there, go to your sports day, participate in stuff at school, speak with people, go and play some football, ensure you follow your mommy's rule, get back home on time. Don't go where you should not go, but limit your screen time and do more personal face-to-face communication. That will help to build you personally, right? The next thing, environmental awareness. Be responsible for the environment. This way, you're going to practice recycling, conserving energy and water, and be mindful of your ecological footprint. Stop bathing for 3 hours. My gosh, man. Stop running the water in the kitchen for the entire time that you're washing the dishes. Yes, recycle. Check the bins. There are 2 different bins. One for regular garbage and one for plastics that are recyclable. You need to pay attention. Look for that little triangular thingy with the arrows going around, that one is for recycle. You ensure you put all your plastic bottles in that bin. Start practicing that today. And if it is something that is not happening in your community or your school, post this idea to your community leader, or you can start a project for yourself, a recycling project. Did you know that in Jamaica you can get paid for collecting plastic bottles? Yes, your regular Pepsi bottle can gain you money. I'll definitely do the research on that and post a video to let you know how you can make money from collecting bottles. Now let's move on to number 10. Avoid negative influences. Yes, I just said it. Your parents been telling you all along, but you're still doing it. Avoid negative influences. Surround yourself with positive role models and friends who encourage responsible behavior. Steer clear of peer pressure and ensure that the pressure that you're under will not lead you to harmful choices. And this is what we are talking about when I said earlier, stay away from places that your mother said you should not go. Number 11, effective communication. Develop strong communication skills. Express yourself clearly and listen actively, which helps avoid misunderstandings and promotes responsible interactions. Next on the list, personal accountability. Take ownership of your actions and decisions. You spill the water on the floor, wipe it up. Don't wait until somebody falls and hurt themselves from running or walking or slipping in that water. Then you're going to say you don't know how the water came there. If you make a mistake, acknowledge it and work towards making amends. Or work towards doing better next time, or fixing the problem by apologizing or going to remove whatever was done wrong. Next on the list, which is number 13, this list is long. Conflict resolution. Learn healthy ways to manage conflicts and disagreements. Seek compromise and understand that resolving issues responsibly benefits everyone involved. That bag of fighting things, stabbing up people and killing each other, it's a no-no. When people are dead, they can't come back. Number 14, civic engagement. Get involved in community projects, youth groups, or other initiatives that address important social issues. This will deepen your sense of responsibility towards your society. So go join a group at your school, go join a club at your church, and get into some civic engagement. And the 15th thing that you can do as a teen to be or become more responsible is practice continuous learning. Stay courteous and ensure that you are open to learning new things. This attitude promotes personal growth and helps you become a more well-rounded and responsible individual. Remember, becoming a more responsible teen is a journey that takes time and effort. It's about consistency or consistently making choices that reflect your commitment to personal growth, positive contributions, and ethical behavior. Thank you so much for watching. And if you found something educational or something in this video that you never know, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and share with a friend and tell them to tell a friend that Teen Compass has something that they might want to hear.